What's happening? It's another edition of Thor's Thoughts. Game of Thrones. Season 3, Episode 4.
Season 7.
That's what I said. Season 7, Episode 4. No, that's what I meant to say. What was this one called?
Spoils of War.
The Spoils of War or Spoils of War? Either way.
Yeah.
Either way, what the first two episodes of Season 7 have lacked in action, the last two episodes have made up for in spades. What didn't happen in this episode? I mean, we got Bren is a weirdo and got a cool dagger and then gave it away. Littlefinger's a creepo. Arya's a badass.
Super badass.
That training scene with her and Captain Phasma. I don't know her name in the show. Gwendolyn Christie's Gwendolyn Christie's the actual actress name. I know that much. But they had a great sparring match in Winterfell.
Arya was just playing with her.
She was. She was. Sansa learned that her sister's
a badass.
Yep. Jon and Khaleesi found that dragon glass. They went in the cavern.
Yep.
Showed all the dragon glass laced in the rock, and then they had cave paintings from like the First Men or something like that.
Yeah. The Children of the Woods, and then the First Men or something like that.
Yeah, and it showed them like banding together to fight, which was the
White Walkers.
The White Walkers and the Night King.
Yeah.
Right? The Night King. Yeah. And they had a depiction of those guys on the wall. So that's kind of like, and she said, I'll fight for you if you bend the knee. That's her whole thing. And he's like, I can't bend the knee to a Southern ruler. Can't do it. After everything the North's been through, I can't bend my knee to her. So we're kind of still at a crossroads with that, but there was definitely some sexual tension in that cave. So, fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. What else happened? Oh, Khaleesi asked Jon Snow's advice in what to do. Yep. Oh, Jon Snow met No Dick Greyjoy.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, and that was after Khaleesi asked for his advice, but Jon Snow said she shouldn't go burn everything because then she'd just be the same.
Burn a bunch of castles and towns and stuff because then it'd be the same as Xerxes and everybody else. Yep. So she didn't. She attacked, the whole time this was going on, Jaime Lannister is moving the gold that they took from the Tyrells back to King's Landing.
No, not King's Landing.
Or not King's Landing, sorry.
The Iron Bank.
Yeah, to the Iron Bank. Well, dropping it off at King's Landing where the dude at the Iron Bank is, and then he'd sail over to the Iron Bank.
I think they're bringing it directly to the Iron Bank.
Okay, well, he was supposed to be bringing the gold to the Iron Bank, and that was all kind of resting on her deal. Xerxes' deal with the Iron Bank really rested on this gold to pay off their debt. And they talked about, there was a scene earlier in the episode that had Xerxes and the dude, and he's like, whatever you need pretty much, as long as we get that gold, you got whatever you want. So what did Daenerys decide to do? Attack the gold and attack Jaime with the Dothraki. It was a magnificent battle scene. Like, it was crazy. And Jaime's sidekick or his buddy who's been through the whole, I don't even know his name. It's one of the names. There's no way we're getting that name. So I'm sorry on that one. No, I'm not even really sorry. But he was featured a ton in this episode. Really thought he was going to die.
In that battle scene.
Because they had a full montage of him like running through the battle scene while the dragon was just burning people.
Everything.
Oh, man.
Tortured everything.
The Dothraki just
kill people, and then the one Dothraki says to Tyrion, "Your people can't fight."
Yeah,
kind of like laughing at him.
They were wrecking shop.
Yeah.
Like they tore through that Lannister. I think it was like half of the Lannister army, wasn't it?
It was a shitload of them.
Because they split it and lost a ton at Castle Rock.
Yep.
And then the rest of them went to get the Tyrells' money.
Something, and then they even said right before they turned around and heard all the Dothraki horses, they said that they're spread pretty thin.
So yeah, it was an amazing episode, and that dragon sequence at the end, they pulled out the big crossbow thing, giant crossbow, and shot the dragon in the shoulder. It didn't do a damn thing. Now I don't know why you wouldn't have poisoned it, but whatever. That's a different story for a different time. And then at the end of the episode, Jaime comes rushing at.
And Tyrion called him a fucking idiot. He's like, flee, you idiot, or whatever.
It's like, run. And he goes charging at him, grabs a spear, and the dragon turns and goes to spit fire at Jaime because he was running at Daenerys because she was trying to pull the spear out of the dragon's shoulder. And all you see is someone tackle Jaime off the horse. I'm pretty sure it was that dude.
It's dude for sure.
And then you see Jaime like sinking with all the armor into the abyss of the water, and then cut.
Yep.
So the next episode we see Daenerys pretty much telling everybody that kneel to me and I won't kill you. Don't, and you see what happens.
Yeah, you're dead.
And then they showed a bunch of like real quick clips. They didn't show anything of Jaime, so we don't know if he lived or if he died. I'm pretty sure he lived, but I think the other dude may have died.
All right. Well, I can see the other dude pulling him out.
Well, yeah. How would he get out if the other dude didn't save him? That's true.
Because he's got all the armor on, so he's just sinking to the bottom. So
That's
it's
true.
ridiculous.
That's true.
So at the same time, because I wonder where the gold's going to come back for the other dude, too, because he gave him all that gold in the beginning, like his bag full of gold.
Oh, yeah.
And then he dumped it when the
dude chopped the horse's leg off.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the horse went tumbling, the gold went flying. He stopped and looked at the gold, and then he took off, and that's when we got that awesome montage of him, like, running into corpses and dudes walking around burning, and their skin was melting off.
When Jaime saw all the dudes in the water, and they're, like, pulling their gear off, and their skin was just melting. It was rough. It was rough, but amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Phenomenal.
Top notch episode. We got 3 more to go this season. Try to shoot a Thor's thoughts for everyone. I know I missed last week's episode. Last week's episode was a phenomenal episode too, but it was late and just whatever, it didn't work. But we're back this week, so that's it. That was the episode. Literally, watch it if you haven't watched it. If you haven't watched it, you shouldn't be watching the video. First off, I just spoiled everything for you, so sorry.
I
Sorry.
guess this one got leaked online too. It's what some guys told me yesterday.
Yeah, so most everyone. People know what happened. Plus, it's late. It's 2 hours afterwards. So if I spoiled this for you, what are you doing? What are you doing watching a review video of Game of Thrones and not watching the episode?
Yeah.
But until the next Thor's Thoughts, which actually might be in like 30 minutes, because I might shoot one for Rick and Morty, Season 3, Episode 3. That's correct this time. But this was Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 4, Thor's Thoughts. That's Chris. I'm Thor. Till the next video, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Deuces.